Hey, welcome back to this video. In the last one, we talked about buying a Lamborghini Huracan. Now, if you're a big boy, a big player in the game, and you want to get your first Aventador, that's what we'll be talking about in this video, okay? Now, there will be another video that I do after this about the special models of the Aventador, because obviously you have the base Aventador, like the LP700, this one right here, -4. Then you have the S, then you have the SV, then you have the SV, then you have the SVJ. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just cover like the base levels, the LP700-4 or the S. I think those are like, pretty much base level. Obviously the S is a little bit nicer. And then in the next one, we'll talk about the SV and the SVJ. But if you're like someone just getting into it, you're making a few six figures, maybe you just stumbled upon some funds, I would say the base level and the S are something that are going to be more affordable. But again, you have to be careful because you do want to buy the right spec. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the lowest price first, nationwide here on Car Gurus. Lowest price is going to be this one right here, this 2012 Lamborghini Aventador LP700-4, and this is it's black, pretty nice. I mean, black in the Aventador is a beautiful color. I mean, look at that, it just looks like a Batmobile, pretty crazy. The sound is amazing. If you've ever been in an Aventador, oh, I like those orange brake calipers, that's really nice too. The inside, I don't like the steering wheel. It's a little, it's a little basic and rubbery and plasticky to me. So this is something where the spec is going to matter, and getting, all the right parts and the right seats. Like, these are base level seats. This is definitely one that I would personally stay away from. High mileage, and on the resale, it's going to be, if the market tanks, this one's going to get hit the hardest, okay? Because this is not a desirable spec, right? When the market tanks, there's also people who have money that are willing to, now get an Aventador, and you want to cover yourself and make sure that you have always a desirable Aventador, right? Like, $249 for a 2012 with 27,000 miles. I rather get this spec, and I haven't seen the inside, but 2012 for $285, right? You're spending $35K more for less miles plus a more desirable color. All right, look at this color. I mean, that is just an amazing blue. I don't even know what the blue is called. I don't know what the exact blue is called. I wish he had more pictures of the inside, but yellow pinstriping looks a little bit nicer on the inside. But he doesn't have all the pictures, so I'd definitely ask for him to send you those. But let's keep looking at more desirable colors. Like, let's check out this white one. Let's see if there's anything on the inside that's noticeably different. Okay, this one's noticeably different. You have white Alcantara. Now, it looks more like creamy, because maybe it's a little dirty. But, little finishing touches like that is additional, right? The steering wheel looks different, white Alcantara. But, again, this one's a little high price for that color. Probably wouldn't be the most desirable. I would try to get like a yellow or a green or a blue. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Yeah, the color is amazing. Again, not many pictures, so I don't know why that is, but kind of weird. Let's look at this one. Sorry, excuse me. Matte. Ooh, this is real nice. The inside just standard black. Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. Let's look at this spec. Okay, 6 spec, orange. Pretty basic on the inside. Orange pinstriping. Looks clean, though. The leather looks taken care of, so that's good to see. Leather is definitely taken care of. Very good to see. Steering wheel, carbon fiber, right? Has carbon fiber. Oh, this whole dash carbon. Like, men love carbon. That is diamonds, right? Carbon, carbon everything. Orange pinstriping. This is the spec I'd want, okay? Low mileage, 2013. Sure, it is 309, 12,000 miles. So not many miles, very low. And, you know, great spec, orange, got the carbon fiber parts, right? If you could work out a deal with the person, get them down, you know, maybe $10,000-$20,000, that'd be great, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at like 100K down payment, which is like 30%. Yeah, you're looking at about $3,200 a month. 84-month loan would be about $3,000. So $3,000 to own a sick Huracan. You know, if you're making multiple six figures, you could do this pretty comfortably if you have a good budget, right? And you know, good credit, because you're going to get a lower interest rate. Okay, so pretty affordable. You know, I'm sure there are going to be some lease deals, but again, 2,500 mile max on the lease deals, and they're going to be like, for Huracan, it's going to be anywhere from $35,000 to $4,000. Okay, and for those lease deals, you have to put like 25K down. So it just depends what you want to do with your money as far as how much you want to put down. That's obviously up to you, your risk tolerance, stuff like that. If you only wanted to put 50K down, you know, your payment's going to be closer to 4K. All right. But remember, the higher priced cars, the more, so if you look at it like this, if the market tanks, right, 20% of 100,000 is 20,000. 20% of, 20% of 100,000 is 20,000. Yes, that's what I said. And then 20% of 300,000 is 60,000. Okay. So when the market tanks, the cars all go down similar percentages, right? So when you're buying a higher priced car, your risk, the dollar value, is also higher, right? So instead of risking 20K on a $100,000 car on a Gallardo, you're risking $60,000 on downside with a Aventador. So remember that, and make sure to have cash on hand, and just never put yourself in that position. Okay, that's also like that. And the only reason I'm saying this is because this is a base level Aventador, and if you're someone who's like just getting into the game, you made some money with your business or what have you, this is something to think about. All right. But you know, again, amazing car. I don't see these cars going down below 250 anytime soon. So you don't have to really worry per se, especially if you only keep it for a year or two. You switch out, get the next one. So I know we didn't talk about the S's, so let's go ahead and do a video on the S's.